Hey, what's up, everybody? This is STS. Welcome to another simple review. We're at this next movie here. And this movie, it's an early 1950s movie. It's also a movie, some movies that back in the day, I couldn't get into. Just some old movies that you're very serious. You gotta know what the hell you're talking about and everything. And so, but I did check this out. This is the second time I got this too. I rented it the first time and I didn't get a chance to watch it, but this time I finally did, and that is, I think, the 1955 or 1955, I think. East of Eden. James Dean, and this is the first James Dean film in full detail that I've seen. I've seen bits and pieces of River Without a Cause. I've never seen Giant, but I'm going to see all of his films for the James Dean saga. This film's very, the thing is about, it's about the emotional, it's his James Dean's breakout performance. It's a story about emotionally charged film. It tells the story of a lonely youth Cal, played by Dean, who vies for the affection for his hardened father, who plays by Raymond Massey, and his favorite brother, Aaron. This film received 4 Academy Award nominations, and Jo Van Fleet won the Best Supporting Actress for her role as Cal's wayward mother. And at first I didn't want to check this out. I do a review basically, because some of these movies are very hard to do. For me personally, because I'm not a very good reviewer of full depth, and I'm not going to give no full depth for this either, or spoilers like. I can talk about some of the stuff's going on. Like I said, that was the plot line. James Dean did well. I think, and also this too. It felt in this movie watching this. He's a teen here. I think he's maybe a younger teen, but it just reminds me of the days of being my father back in my middle school days through on to high school. It's somewhat kind of now, but me and my dad, we haven't been arguing. We have little arguments about something, but it's not the same. It's better, which is very glad, and that's awesome to say. But this film, he always tries to get the affection for his dad. They try to have a cabbage thing, but it goes to all the hell. They lose $5,000, and this is back in the time in World War I, I think, or II. I don't know what time frame it is. You need to see it yourself. And he's stalking me he wants to help out his dad, and he decides to get in the bean business, and he does get $5,000. And tries to get to his dad later in the film. His dad doesn't want to pay for it because he was a robber. He thinks that his son robbed his money. And because of all the stuff, because people say, "Oh, change, you're robbing stuff," or whatever. You're a thief and all that stuff. You gotta change your ways, Motherfucking James Dean changed the Cal. He changed in this fucking film, and his dad still cannot fucking believe him. It's one thing I just care about. And what's just about the characters here? The story is just like, about what I can say, because I keep going on and on, and I'm stuttering. So this review is going to be good, isn't it? Not really. I think it's going to suck, but I'm just going to tell my thoughts about it, though. It all starts with him chasing stalking after an old lady, And we don't. I thought, when it first started, that really gives us something to talk about, Well, because basically that's a subplot. Because their dad said that their father, Cal, and his brother Aaron, because they said that their mom died. They just left off or something like that, But his brother Aaron, whoever played by Richard Davalos, he actually looks like a fucking prep prick from back in those days, and I don't know. The dad just isn't seeing him. He just reminds me of my father in some way. I just hope in the end of this film, you see, of his dad being in bed because of a health condition. I don't want to see my dad like that. I see my dad that once, and it's not the same looking at him like that. When he had a brain aneurysm, almost died, and he survived. Thank you, Jesus. My father don't get along much, but he's still my father, though. I still, this movie right here, also, by the way, too, this movie right here would also be a film. It just, when watching this film, I kind of go tear-eyed, because James Dean's just the loner, you know, and his dad, you know, that's just what I was trying to do, you know, and his brother, oh, we're getting engaged to my fiance, which James Dean takes anyway because you were up someone else's ass or something like that. But yeah, Julie Harris plays in this film. She plays the girl. I forget her name on here. Sorry. And I'm too lazy to get my phone because my phone's being charged right now. But she did well too. I enjoyed her stuff. But it's just pretty cool, you know. The brother will get her sister and stuff. At the very end too, I mean, say hello to your mother. Which I had a little argument with my grandma. Oh, that's not right, you know. Because James Dean was jealous. But then again, sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. But I don't know. This film is pretty indeed, you know. Sorry, it's a sucky review here. I mean, it's hard to prove the fact you guys see this film. Some movies are just, you guys see it all and stuff, you know. But it's about a boy who finds out the truth, that his mom's alive, and then his dad's all this shit. He tries to help his dad out because he screwed him up because he had the idea for the cabbage thing, whatever, and that didn't go. It went all the hell. But then he does something. He still gets pissed off shit. And then his brother at the very end. Spoiler alert. Sorry guys. At the ending. You know, the ending was okay. He was alright. But the ending of his brother going drunken to the army or whatever. I never really give a flying fuck. I didn't even care. I just care for Julie Harris and James Dean's character. And the special features in this DVD, they have a premiere from, I didn't see this, a premiere from the 1955 New York City premiere. They got a Forever James Dean documentary, which I might watch later on, I don't know for sure. Featurette, deleted scenes, wardrobe test. I don't know, it's a pretty damn good movie. I recommended seeing it, yes. But I do not recommend, this is not a rewatch. Probably every 5 year or whatever year, I don't know. I mean, it's a good film, but not really rewatchable. First of all, it's long as hell. It's 117 minutes. And plus, these movies back in the day, I just couldn't get into. But that's my opinion. I mean, people say, "Oh, Sharon, you know, that's a pretty damn movie. I watch all the time." Well, that's you. I only watch it, you know, but it was still good for its time. And there's 2 other movies that I want to check out. Well, I mean, he's only 3 motion rules. He did this, which I saw, and now the next will be Rebel Without a Cause, and then the third will be Giant. So hopefully see that in the future. And simple review, I should be doing that soon maybe. But I don't know, that's all I can say here. I mean, it's a pretty damn good film. An old classic. And I'm glad I got to see the film. Not my kind of movie per se. And it's a drama and all things, but oh well, it works. But thank you again for watching this simple review. I am Sam the Slam. And we'll check out later. Peace.